Well, I was planning on touching grass today.
Cardboard's close enough, right? Hi, I'm Cardthulu. As you can see by this big beautiful box next to me, today we have a frankly irresponsible number of the new 2023 tins to open. So I'm going to get these out onto the table and I will see you soon. Alrighty, I'm going to start by processing all this packaging so that we can get our promos out and all the packs out so that we can open all the packs at one time. So there's probably going to be some tighter cuts in this section. So our first quarter century promo is Stardust Dragon. These are great. I pretty much want all of these, which is why I bought an entire case. I know that there's cheaper ways to get all of these, buying them individually or what have you, but like, I don't know. I do this for the lulz. Plus I keep the vast majority of these cards anyway. Right now, since I'm building up my card pool, looks like Rainbow Dragon. Dark Magician. I forgot to mention, this is the one we were looking for. Hence why I had the Dark Magician in the background there. I was hoping to get the original art Dark Magician, so that's awesome. Other than that, I don't want any duplicates. Exodia. This is awesome. This is another one I wanted. That's awesome. I'd like to see if I could get all the pieces of Exodia in like all super rarities. I don't even think they've done them all up in crazy rarities yet. But it'd be cool to get it, okay? And Elemental's Hero Neos. Stardust Dragon number 2. As we're opening these, I would like to remind you to like and subscribe. It'd be cool to get to 50. I'm only 5 away. Stardust Dragon number 3. Got a play set of Stardust Dragon. I don't get cases for stuff very often, but this was just in the price range I was willing to pay. Decode Talker. I'm still working my way through all the animes, and so I don't quite know all the names of all the characters yet. I'm working through 5Ds and GX right now, and I'll move on to the other ones after that. Stardust Dragon number 4. This was the Stardust Dragon case. I jinxed it by saying no duplicates. Let's go for 5. 5 Stardust Dragons. Maybe, alrighty, Blackwing. Blackwing Armor Master. We have just about created our gratuitous tin. Our gratuitous god tin. Black Rose Dragon. Alright, and the last promo. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. This card has been seeing a bit of a resurgence on Master Duel lately since it was in an event and got some new support. Okay, so now for the God Tin. Gaze at its majesty. Alright, I'm going to do some reorganization and change the angle of the camera, and we'll get to open all of these packs. Alrighty, let's start getting these packs open. There's a surprising amount of cards in this set that I still really need. A lot of cards that I got only one ofs, like throughout the year, that I need more of. Well, we won the speed run, if you ever get into that. Branded Regained. This is great, because I really wanted... I don't have any copies of this. This is the big one that I really wanted, so... Mole Cricket. I only got one of those. Destruction. Libromancer Fire. And Ignis Phoenix, Draco Slayer. Oh, that's right. These come with 2. Scareclaw Triheart is the second one. Scareclaw for hire, ninjutsu, and yeah. Okay. I didn't realize this until after I'd already opened all of my promos, but Stardust Dragon is literally the highest value promo in the set. We pulled 4 of them, which is crazy. It's like $12 or something. It's $50 in just Stardust Dragons, almost. I'm really hoping I get Kashtira Fenrir. I had copies of Fenrir that I sold throughout the year because it was worth like $45 and now it's only $9. Kashtira Prep. I pretty much want all of the Kashtira cards just because they're good. Ariana. This is the second one of these I have. I pulled one from my Tactical Master box. Fluanderese and commons. But yeah, so Kashtira Fenrir is a good one. It's like $9 or something still. I think there's... we need all the Bestials. I mean, I don't have any Lubellion, and the only Bestials I have are a couple of Baldrakes. And it's just a great card. I mean, I've been experimenting with a branded, not really branded, but a Fluander, and then a Magnum Hut. Magnamut. That's another. We were just talking about Bestials. Still haven't seen anything. Ooh, that sounds painful. Still haven't seen any of the cards we're looking for. Branded in Central Dogmatica, Ice Jade Curse, Overfusion, oh, for Elemental Hero, Yoshiro, hey, there's the first Fenrir. I'm happy about that. And Serenir. That was a good pack right there. Because Serenir is like $6-7, I think. We probably got to pick it up a little bit, otherwise we're going to be here all day opening these packs. Mole Cricket again. Amazoness Spiritualist. Therian. Scareclaw Rykert. Master of Chaos. I have one of these that I got from a Battle of Chaos box that I opened before I started the channel. This set also comes with Illusion of Chaos and Timaeus, the United Dragon. Illusion of Chaos was previously $45, so if you couldn't get copies of that until now, it's a good time to get it. They're like $8-9. Frenzy, Immortal Dragon, Slumber, Zealantis. This card seems like it could be really good, but I keep struggling to find things to use it in. And Exosister Ellis. Yeah, Timaeus was like $7-8, and Illusion of Chaos was like $45. And so that was a good... They were good money makers before the release of this set. This set, unfortunately, took down a lot of this year's best money makers. If that's why you open packs without introducing anything else in between, or anything else for replacement, like Pot of Prosperity from the previous. Blessing? Ooh, a hollow Blessing? That's nice. I only got non-hollows of those. Albaz the Ashen, and Hugin the Runic Wings. Who am I kidding? I want pretty much all of the secret rares in this set. This is the kind of set that you open a case of so that you can get all the secret rares. There's 283 different cards in this set. It's massive. I mean, I would have never considered opening an entire case of it. Otherwise, I know they reprinted a bunch of this year's biggest decks in here. There's a bunch of these Therian cards. There's a bunch of the Labyrinth cards. I think just about the entire Labyrinth deck got reprinted in this set, which is crazy to me because I'm pretty sure they just reprinted a bunch of it as well in previous sets. Hey, second Zealantis, and then a Martha. The Exosister deck, or at least a deck heavily based on it, is what topped out the Master Duel World Championship. I'm not surprised to see that in here. Diplos was a card that was kind of difficult to get. Or no. No. Diplos was easy to get in Battle of Chaos. There was a different Dinomorphia that was like impossible. Another Ice Jade Curse. War Chief. Scatter Fusion. Kashtira Unicorn. Alright. And Tri-Brigade Showdown. I'm sort of doing my best to sort these as we go, just to help me later, because otherwise I'm going to be spending 2 hours sorting all these cards. It was actually kind of the intention to... One of the intentions of me buying this whole case, too, is they would come with a dozen tins, and I can use those tins to sort cards better. Because I'm thinking I want to sort the cards I get by, like, storyline, I guess. you know, so stuff that is compatible is close to each other in terms of like archetypes. Smoke Mosquito. This card reminds me of Simo's content right now. His Master Duel Masochist is, I just love it. It's amazing. It's great. Skeletal Dragon Felgrand. And Kashtira Fenrir #2. So maybe we're about to get our Fenrir playset that I was really hoping. Like I said, I sold all of my Fenrirs that I pulled throughout the year because money. I have 2 of both Illusion of Chaos and Timaeus, so I would love to get additional ones of those. I really needed this set because it contained a bunch of the cards that I missed throughout the year, or I only got one-ofs. I think I mentioned that earlier, but you know, some of these cards got kind of expensive. Tyrant. I didn't have a copy of this one. Oh yeah, Jet. Jet is also in this set. I have 1 copy of Jet. Blazing Cartesia is massive. Blazing Cartesia is massive. I had 1 copy of this that I pulled from Darkwing that I sold because it was worth $45. And so now I can have one for my branded deck. Because I don't have one for my branded deck. I sold my only copy because I figured it would get reprinted. I didn't know when, but here we are. I really am hoping for some more of the Visas Starfrost cards. I don't have any copies of Visas Starfrost. Okay, Donner. This is a good card. It's a solid pull. Soul Scissors. Groza again. War Chief again. Ogre. Okay, so we have 1 Ogre, 1 Unicorn, 2 Fenrirs. Psychic and Punisher is the next one. As far as I know, the most valuable ones are definitely Lubellion and Fenrir. So, Lubellion's on the top of my 3 of list as well. You know, so far, I've been pretty happy with this box, or this case. Between the Stardust Dragons and getting our Unicorn pulls, like, at the very least, we make it feel like the money I paid for the case was worth it. Stand Up, Rika Princess, Ultimate Fusion. There it is. There's the 3rd Fenrir. Super happy about that. Power Load. The 3rd Fenrir. So any more, I think, are just going to get sold while they're still worth like $9-10. But yeah, so now I need Ogres. I want more Magnum Huts, more Sereniers, Lubellions. I still need 1 more Baldrake. I think Baldrake's in this set. Donner. Super Rare, Ultimate Fusion, and Groza. Okay, I'm seeing too many Grozas and Ultimate Fusions. Fenrir #4. So 4 Fenrirs, 4 Stardust Dragons, and another Power Load. I think that was the same 2 secrets we got as the last pack. Power Load and Fenrir. Who knows, maybe these packs are mapped. Actually, that's probably not true. There's just 1,000,000 cards in this set. Speaking of mapping, they always say that I didn't bust out the scale for this opening because it wasn't worth it, but they always say that you can't scale a modern pack. Well, I proved that wrong in my last video. So if you're interested and you want to see me correctly predict almost an entire box of card packs, then definitely check that out. I'll put a link for it. C32, Golden Droplet, Rika, Zombie Vampire, I think that was a Battle of Chaos, and then Garura, Rings of Resonant Life. This is a solid card. I don't have any copies of this. I need them because this is an excellent Super Poly target to go with the copies of Super Poly I pulled from the last Battles of Legend set. Yeah, I was really surprised that I managed to predict all the cards. I wasn't expecting to be able to. And so, yeah, I got kind of excited throughout the video. And so check it out. I definitely plan on trying to replicate results, Mole Cricket, with other sets, because I just want to see if it's repeatable, or if I did a fluke, or if I had an easy box, or whatever. So, always worth checking. Good science is repeatable. Therian Discolosseum. We've gotten a lot of the Therian cards. Okay, the stack of cards that I was actively looking for is growing, which I love. It's been a minute since I've had an opening that I didn't totally whiff on. Anyone who's been catching up with the last few videos of mine, I've been doing pretty miserably, but maybe my luck's about to turn around. Frenzy? I wouldn't mind a Dictator. I have 2 of these, so it's nice to get a 3rd one. Dragonic Pendulum. Water Enchantress of the Temple. I pulled 1 of these from Monstrous Revenge. Runic Fountain. Of course, as is usual for a lot of card games, like all the best cards get expensive, and all the best cards are, you know, multiple ofs. Scareclaw Triheart, and Elemental Heroes Spirit of Neos. We haven't seen this one yet. So I'm going to tell you a story here, waste some time while we open these packs. The weirdest online transaction, Yu-Gi-Oh card transaction that's happened to me. I have a TCG player store that I was running for a while because I was trying to get it up to level 4 to get my 50 sales. And one of the most recent sales, Augusta, Felgrand, and Fenrir. Fenrir number 5. So 5 times 9, there's $45 in just Fenrirs. So one of the most recent orders that I sent out was someone ordering a couple of penny cards. I hadn't refreshed my stock in a while, and so I didn't have very many good cards to sell, and so someone bought, you know, 2 pennies worth of cards, and whatever. I was going to honor the deal and send it out, even though it would probably lose me money on shipping. The day I go to send it out, my neighbor, maybe a couple hours later after I put it in the mailbox that morning, my neighbor knocks on the door and said, "Hey, someone just rolled up in a golf cart and stole your mail." So my mail got stolen that day, including the outgoing, another blazing, that's nice, that's excellent. Which means that my outgoing letter got stolen. So that was also, unfortunately, a Friday. Mail was about to shut down, or at least slow way down for the weekend, so I figured I'd send out the replacement on Monday. So Tuesday comes along. I had sent out the replacement order the day before, and Tuesday comes along, and I get a message from the buyer saying that he received the packet in the mail with only 1 of the 2 cards in it, which totally blew my mind, because those cards were stolen out of my mailbox, and I didn't send the replacement out until literally the day before. And this guy was literally across the country from me. There's no way that letter went across the country in one evening. So what the heck happened? Like, what the heck happened there? Like, that's kind of ridiculous. Well, it turns out the thief, when he stole my mail and opened it, decided, for whatever reason, he felt bad and resealed the envelope and sent it out, but on accident dropped one of the cards. And that sounds totally implausible if weren't for the fact that 2 days later, the second one that I sent showed up with both cards in it. Like, how else would that letter have gotten sent out if it hadn't been a remorseful send by the guy who stole my mail? Like, you would think that if you're gonna steal mail, like, you would have gotten over your remorse for that, like, a long time ago. I don't know if it was a kid or something, and his mom was like, "You need to send this out," or something, but it was weird. And the buyer in question had he was so entertained by it, he left me a really nice review, which was super nice of him, because I was expecting him to throw me a bad review, truthfully, because it sounds like a totally implausible story. Like, as I'm telling it, Ariane and Rite of Aramasir, like, as I'm telling it, it sounds completely implausible. Alrighty, it looks like we are down to maybe 12 packs left. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 left, so 26 more secret rares. So we've pulled 5 Kashtira Fenrirs and no Lubellion. At this point, I think I've got enough Kashtira Fenrir. I really like Lubellion. or any of the other bestials. We've pulled one Saronir and one Magnemute. Pit Knight Early, Blackwing Chinook the Snowblast, Ask and Ye Shall Receive, Bestial Lubellion, and Kashtira Birth. There was like a minute there where I thought this card could be put in a Dark Magician deck, but it requires so many things to go right. You basically need to get Ogre, Fenrir, and Unicorn and Birth in one turn. Like, it just is not... It's not likely to be helpful within the amount of time that you typically have, the amount of turns you typically have in a modern Yu-Gi-Oh game. But, like, level 7s, it seemed plausible for a second. I started messing around with it on Master Duel, and it just made my Banishment Bestial Dark Magician deck worse. Albalos. I don't have a copy of this one yet, although it's the one that people typically don't run. Shark, Spiritualist, Sorrow Cat, Muckraker again, and Lovely Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. I did pull a lot of good Labyrinth cards from Tama. Yeah, this set's really nice if you didn't have an existing, like, good card pool already. But, like, if you bought sets throughout the year, like, you might already have most of these already. And, like, if you already have 3 of Fenrir and 3 of Lubellion, then all this set did was kill the value of your deck. Which is kind of a bummer. Venus, Freezing Curses, another Lady Labyrinth of the Silver Castle, Black-Winged Assault Dragon. Yeah, so this set was just a value killer for the vast majority of people who play competitively, which is a bummer. They didn't put anything big in it like Pot of Prosperity, like in the 2022 tin. Also a bummer, because then, like, that kind of ripples outward, right? People just generally buy fewer sets when there's nothing big in it, right? And that ripples outward. That affects you guys who watch these videos. You're less likely to watch this video because you guys want to see the crazy pulls, right? Like, yeah, pulling 5 Kashtira Fenrir would be cool, but it'd be cool if I pulled a bunch of Pot of Prosperities or something similarly, finally, a Visas Starfrost. Finally. Okay, 1, and then a Stella. It looks like we've done really good on the Exo Sisters as well. Yeah, you guys are less likely to watch a video that's just where I open packs where I'm less likely to get a crazy pull. I get that Konami didn't want to put too much value in these sets because they brought the promos back, but I'm not sure what they decided to do was the play. Stealth Bergia, Noble Arms, Blazing Cartesia, number 3, playset. I won't lie, though, this might be one of the best cases we could have opened here. I mean, like, 4 of the most valuable promo, and then 5 of most valuable secret rare. I guess I chose correctly. I bought this from my local card shop, so I didn't get it quite as cheap as you can buy them online for right now. But I also got to support my local card shop, which there is literally one within my town. You got to drive out of town to get to the next one. This was a common in Darkwing Blast. Another Augusta. Reichphobia. Primitive Planet Reichphobia. Alrighty, we're getting down to the wire here. With only 6 packs left. 7 including the one that's in my hand. Come on, Lubellion. Gimme Lubellion. Munin. Smile Potion. Scatter Fusion. War Chief. Therizia. This is the first one of these. And a Sophia. This was a Starlight. I don't think Sophia was a Starlight, but Therizia was a Starlight in Battle of Chaos. Maybe it's because I'm a little selfish. I really like early gen monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I really want another set like Battle of Chaos. That set was super fun to open. I opened it before we started the channel. Maybe one of these days when I'm looking for a video, we'll go open a box or so of those, or 2. Because I still really want that Dark Magician that's hidden in the back of the packs. Carpe Diem, Chinook, Pendulum, Fountain, Druis Worm. All right. Bestials. Bestials are finally appearing. Just in time to have 4 packs left. I have never recorded a video this long on my phone before, so let's hope that the camera hasn't been frozen for the last little bit, and I have footage for all of this. But I don't want to, I'm afraid to touch my phone. Sometimes waking it up while it's recording causes it to freeze or the frame rate to drop. Catalyzer, Odd Eyes, Second Therizia, and Labyrinth. I've been trying to open up a lot more cards because my paper card pool has been kind of woefully short lately. I keep going, oh, this card would be really fun to have, but oh, I haven't pulled any of it in all of the times that I could have pulled it, you know. Kentagrina, it's like you get all the way through a set and realize that there was like a 3 of common that you needed in there and you pulled one of them. Zonda the Dusk, Stealthburgia, Lady Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. We're up to 3 of these now. And Zombie Vampire. We are approaching the end of the first ever case opening on this channel. If you liked it, I'm going to do my best to edit it so that it's not 50 minutes long. Definitely if you liked it, throw a like button. Hit the like button. If you didn't like it, be sure to hit the dislike button. But if you're going to do that, make sure you let me know why you disliked the video. Like, I'm okay if you want to dislike my video. You can do that. But it'd be really cool if you let me know what upset you so that I can improve. Lubellion. Lubellion and Branded Banishment. Excellent. Those are excellent pulls. So we're up to Lubellion number 2 now. So all things considered, pulling 2 Lubellions, 5 Fenrirs, and 4 Stardust Dragons, that's over $100 in value, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I wouldn't mind knowing what causes dislikes. That way I can, at the very least, consider doing it again in the future or not. Sales Ban, Pendulum Dragon, Salamander Catalyzer. This is the 3rd Muckraker. This is a good extra deck monster. And then Therian King Regulus. This is the last pack. So yeah, you got through this video. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and let's get this last pack open. Alrighty, Underworld Ritual of Prediction. Stars align across the Milky Way. Dynamorphia Alert. D.D. Griffin. Ursarctic Radiation. Dynamorphia Brute. Reverse Jar. Naturia Camellia. Spellbound. Kashtira Prep. Runic Tip. And our final secret is Exosister Irene. You made it this far in the video. You care about what I'm doing next time. I bought a couple of these mystery packs off of eBay. These things are usually a bad deal, but I've been really into watching videos about it lately, so I wanted to try it myself. So stay tuned for that. These packs came taped to it for some reason, so we got bonuses as well. So stay tuned for next time when I open up these 2 mystery packs. Have a good one.